Hello everyone, welcome back to Shasha Voyage. I am Shasha. Just a reminder everyone, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell, so you don't miss our latest videos. On August 26th, 2025, in the small town of Poripunka, northeastern Victoria, a sudden shooting shocked the entire Australian society. That morning, police officers executing a search warrant were met with gunfire from the homeowner, Desi Freeman, Senior Constable Neil Thompson, and Senior Constable Vadim Diwathat were tragically killed. Another officer survived only because of his bulletproof vest. For Thompson, it was supposed to be his final week before retirement. After 38 years of service, Warthat was only temporarily assigned to the area. Both lives ended abruptly, in an instant. Following the attack, Victoria Police launched the largest tactical manhunt in Australian history. Helicopters, drones, ground units. Even New Zealand's special forces were deployed. The search encompassed thousands of square kilometers of highlands and forests. It was August and Victoria was still in the depths of winter, making the search even more difficult. Police searched virtually the entire mountainous area, including caves and abandoned mine shafts. Police officers in tactical gear and a police dog searched a cave to look for alleged police shooter, Desi Freeman. The operation was the largest tactical police deployment in Australian history. However, Freeman remained elusive, neither alive nor dead. Police even described him as a ghostly fugitive. After more than 4 weeks, with millions of dollars spent, the manhunt yielded nothing. Hundreds of tips poured in, but most proved false or useless. Authorities then announced a $1 million reward. But the question remains, does a reward really work? Reward amounts are jointly determined by the government and police, based on the severity of the crime, social impact, and urgency. The bigger the number, the stronger the message we must catch this person. Yet, historically, rewards are most effective in the first weeks, when public attention is sharp. As time passes, money alone rarely breaks a case. Another layer of context surrounding this case is that Freeman is associated with the concept of sovereign citizenship. Sovereign citizenship is the practice of refusing to recognize the authority of a national government or law, believing oneself to be beyond the reach of the law. This concept, which exists sporadically in both Australia and the United States, may sound like extreme individualism at first, but in reality it is often accompanied by violence and defiance of law enforcement. Shortly before the incident, Freeman's wife expressed concern to a neighbor about his behavior. Town residents also told reporters that the father of 2 was once friendly and polite. But since the COVID-19 pandemic, his behavior has become increasingly erratic, and his views have become increasingly extreme. At the time he gained notoriety for his fiery views on the pandemic, he refused to wear a mask in stores, refused to be vaccinated, and openly expressed his distrust of government restrictions and lockdowns. The particularly long and harsh lockdown in Victoria intensified his defiance. He went from being an ordinary country boy, the kind you will see at the local football club, to an extreme eccentric. He fell down an ideological rabbit hole and ultimately disappeared from view. This manhunt has also brought a unique scene into the spotlight: Mount Buffalo and the Alpine region of Victoria. By the way, I would like to share a few photos we took at Mount Buffalo. Real scenes are often more magnificent than photographs. Photography, a deceptive art, can sometimes make small scenes more moving than large ones. Mount Buffalo's grand vistas are particularly challenging to enhance. Mount Buffalo is a highland national park in the Victorian Alps, renowned for its spectacular granite buttes, deep canyons, and cascading waterfalls. Its highest point, the Horn, stands at 1723 meters, resembling an island in the sky, boasting unique subalpine vegetation and ecological systems. In winter, it is a skiing paradise. In summer, it is a popular destination for hiking and camping. I have vacationed there myself, and what strikes me most is the vastness of nature, a beauty that makes one feel dwarfed. However, this tranquil and majestic mountain forest is now shrouded in the tense atmosphere of a massive police manhunt. imbuing it with a complex reality. As the weeks-long search continues, while local travel restrictions have been lifted, a recovery in the tourism industry will take time. So today's question is, do you believe a reward truly helps solve a case? Is it more of a practical measure or a government statement? If you like today's story, don't forget like and subscribe. Let us walk slowly, talk slowly, and see the world together. See you next time.